In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the zoom in, zoom out, as well as this magnifying effect on CapCut PC. You'll learn all of the zoom in basics to take your edits to the next level. Let's get started. First step, import your footage onto the timeline. So to do the quick zoom, you come here, you drag the playhead to the area that you want to do the zoom in on. Come up to basic, set a keyframe on scale, and set a keyframe in position, and go about 10 frames forward. Set another keyframe in scale and also position. And then you could come here to the on-screen control, expand your footage, and also you could use the on-screen control to adjust the position. You can also use the scale here instead of the on-screen control. Let's say we want to scale it to 175, enter. As well as the position, you can adjust the x-axis position and also the y-axis position by using the control here. So as you can see, the keyframe determines the zoom in effect, right? If you come here, this is the start of the zoom in and this is the end of the zoom in. So next I'm going to show you how to do a slower zoom. So to do a slower zoom, all you have to do is to make sure the two keyframes are more further away from each other. So an easy way to use the same example is to just drag the second keyframe to a further spot on your clip. This is where the zoom will end. You can go to the previous keyframe by clicking this arrow here. So this is what it looks like. Now if you want to have an even slower zoom, all you got to do is come to the keyframe and drag this further, and this will slow down the zoom. So this is what it looks like. So next I'll show you how to zoom out. So let's expand our clip, come up here, and for scale let's make a keyframe, and for position let's make another keyframe. Right, so we have a keyframe set over here. So let's say you want to do a quick zoom out. I will move the playhead 10 frames forward and then set a keyframe here and change the scale to 100 and change both the X and Y axis to 0. So it reverts to the original scale and position. And this is what it looks like. And then if you want to have a slower zoom, the same concept applies. All we got to do is to drag this keyframe further out. And there you have a slower zoom. Next, I will show you how to do this magnifying effect. So you come to the clip, right click, copy, right click here, or you can press Ctrl or Command V to paste. Now we have two of the same clip. Come to the bottom clip, right click, deactivate clip, or simply press V on your keyboard. Then come to the top clip, come up to mask, rectangle, and position the mask where you want the magnifying effect to be on. When you're done, click basic. So here we have the top layer that has a rectangle mask. And then we come to the bottom layer, right click, activate clip. Come back to the first layer, move your playhead to where you want the magnifying effect to start. Set a keyframe here on scale and position. Move the playhead to about 10 frames forward. Set another keyframe here on scale and position. And you also want to turn up the scale here to, let's say, about 140. And then use the on-screen control to drag this down. If you want to adjust the mask, simply just go back to mask and then we can adjust this. When you're done adjusting, click basic. So let's show you what this looks like. So that would be the in animation. And to set the out animation, just drag the playhead to where you want the out animation to start. Set a keyframe on scale and position. Again, go 10 frames forward. Set another keyframe here on scale and position. And then turn back down the scale to 100. Position X 0, position Y 0. So this will revert back to the original scale and position. So the out animation looks like this. So next I'll show you how to make this stand out more, since both layers have very similar colored backgrounds. So we simply drag the playhead to the first keyframe, click the bottom clip, set a keyframe on scale and position, and then go 10 frames forward on the bottom clip. This should match exactly the position of the second keyframe on the top clip. Make sure the bottom clip is selected, come to opacity, set a keyframe, and turn this down to 40. Now grab the playhead, place it on the third keyframe, select the bottom clip, come to opacity, add keyframe, and move the playhead to the fourth keyframe on the top clip. Make sure the bottom clip is selected, add keyframe on opacity, and turn this back up to 100. So this is the out animation. So this is how you make the magnifying effect stand out more. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you for watching. If you find this content valuable, subscribe to the channel and see you in the next one.